My name is Madeline. I'm 10 years old. I love our town and I love Vermont, but most of all, I love our trees and our lake.
This is where I live, in the small town of Shelburne, Vermont, on a beautiful Lake Champlain. The La Platte watershed runs through my town. This area has been under conservation for decades, way before I was born. So many animals live here. That is a blue heron. That is a porcupine. That is a bald eagle. 1 month ago, something terrible happened. Mr. Wulfson of the Vermont Railway cut down all the trees on a property that is only a few yards away from the La Platte and the lake. He said it was preeminence, but he didn't give us any warning. He bought the land on December 28th, and then he immediately cut all the trees. He just cut all these trees. What will he put there? Tons and tons of salt. Where will it go when we have a flood? Into the lake. Last week, the whole town got together. They felt like I did. It was the largest meeting in our town's history. My dad spoke, and then I spoke. And if Mr. Wulfson wants to cut down the whole forest, he can go ahead and try. But at least I can walk out holding my head a little higher because I spoke up for these trees, and so can you. Thank you. Then others spoke. Everyone thought it was a terrible location.
And I think Mr. Wulfson needs to go on notice. If you win this battle, it's just a battle. You will lose this war because we're watching our lake, we're protecting our kids.
I think you made a mistake. I think clear-cutting the land was wrong what you did. And I want to encourage you to make it right. Sell the land to the Nature Conservancy, recoup a little bit of your loss.
You don't want to put salt sheds next to that pristine land. You don't want to have oil in there. You don't want to have industry in there. You want to give it back to the Nature Conservancy. Be a good neighbor. This is a bad idea. You made a mistake. Fix it.
What they came in and did was clear-cut 19 acres of a delicate habitat without so much as saying, hey, we're going to do this. Hey, do you think we can?
And what's important about these purchases is not just the fact that this community was passionate about protecting their natural resources, but that hundreds of thousands of state, federal, and local dollars have been invested over the last 40 years to protect this resource of statewide significance.
We must ensure that the town and state zoning, planning, and water quality laws are followed for the protection of its citizens, natural resources, and not compromised under the presumption that the railroad can do as it wishes without oversight. Saying, "Trust me," has no meaning in this situation. Too much is at stake.
My safety and our Vermont environment are not negotiable. Mr. Wulfson, do the right thing. Fix it.